Wait, what? They removed likes and dislikes for their latest video? Wait, no they didn't. No they didn't. Oh, please say it ain't so. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, you know that you fucked up. Chat, they are humiliated. They knew. They had the forethought to disable likes and dislikes on their video. They had the forethought to do that because they knew it would not be received well. Persona 5 The Phantom X livestream ignores global players again. Persona 5 The Phantom X global version will be adding standard characters 6 months after they release versus instantly in other regions. Other regions get them immediately. Global gets them 6 months later. If that is the case, holy cow. These people are so brain dead, so out of touch with reality. They don't deserve a game. Okay, let's take a look. Black Beacon and Infinity Greedy. Welcome aboard, buddy. Dead Beacon. The 1.2 live stream didn't tackle any real problem and actually created more of them. I've heard that the live stream was not good. That the live stream was not good at all. Yeah, do any of you still play Persona 5 The Phantom X? They absolutely didn't talk about any other problem the global version has, such as Marion dupe not being in Plan 3, Velvet Trials being heavily changed, 1 weakness instead of 2, level increase, no compensation for the accelerated release. That's actually, when I read that was gonna be the case, that we're gonna have an accelerated release, but not have additional rewards given. I have to do a double take because I was like, there's no way. That means we're gonna fall behind every other region that didn't have accelerated releases, right? Soft pity either not being present in our version or just exponentially worse in China, Taiwan. The list is long, especially if counting other minor changes such as pop-up ads, level gatekeeping for certain missions like Palace 1 bosses. On top of all that, they doubled down on the one thing that tipped everyone off, but their shitty practices by not adding Marion to standard pull every non-limited banner as well until half anniversary. Literally changes the way people will play the game, even if they choose to keep on playing and spend their gems. So now, not only do we have an insane release pace of new characters, we'll not be able to get any of the standard characters going forward until at least 5 months from now. Is that legit? Would they really do something so stupid, so damaging to their game? There's no way they're that dumb, right? They address the bare minimum complaints. You uninstalled the game already? Really? You all already uninstalled it too? They're bleeding players, chat. Keep in mind that they can actually pull it off for every new character and they could actually make it worse. What's preventing them from increasing this to a year if sales are not satisfactory? Wouldn't it be the first time we've been lied to in the face of Sega and Atlas? Might have been the last straw that broke the camel's back. Wait, what? They removed likes and dislikes for their latest video? Wait, no they didn't. No they didn't. Oh, please say it ain't so. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, you know that you fucked up. Chat, they are humiliated. They knew. They had the forethought to disable likes and dislikes on their video. They had the forethought to do that because they knew it would not be received well. They knew people would be upset. People would dislike their video. So what did they do in anticipation of this? Try and cover it up. Try and hide it. Oh, you know you fucked up. You know you, how about instead of trying to hide it, you just don't do it? Like, seriously, instead of being an idiot, instead of being greedy, instead of being entirely incompetent, just do better. Like, they knew they fucked up, they did. They're just gonna die on this, they are. Sega has their fingers in their ears. The entire live stream chat was full of people calling EOS. Dude, that is wild. Holy crap. Oh my god. I don't think they care about the long-term sustainability of the game, to be honest. That's very much true. Yeah. Wow. And then Persona 5 Fenris Global version will be adding standard characters 6 months. Okay, yeah, we talked about that. In the other versions of the game, characters are added instantly once the character's banner ends. General consensus from the community is that people are pissed off. They ignored all of the previous controversy and even the Japanese YouTube live stream had many people upset. Before we go any further, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I genuinely cannot thank you all enough for the support. There's a Japanese version of the stream. If you use the mod that shows up and downvotes, you can see it at 50-50, and if you read the translated comments, people are very upset. Okay, yep, I can see people are upset in the comment section. Goddamn. Keep in mind that the game isn't doing hot in China, Taiwan, or Korea either. They're probably milking it one last time before it goes EOS. In the aftermath of the 1.2 update, the game's Steam rating continues to decline. Mostly negative threshold is 40%. Really? They were 44% 4 hours ago. Let's see what they dipped to. Playing favorites? Yeah. Okay, so 44% right now. What are they on the Google Play Store? Oh, that's so low. Oh, it's so bad. How are they gonna recover from this? Do you think they'll ever be able to get back above 2.5? Good game, ruined by idiots. One of the shittiest parts about this whole situation is that there's actually a good game buried underneath it all. I know. Depression. Is there a way to play China, Taiwan, Korea? Yeah. Like, look at this. People are already quitting. They're already just like, nah, at this point, let's just leave. They're like, nah, it's not worth it, brother. Should've just made this another $60 premium spinoff. Yeah, they would've made millions. Here, they're using a translator to translate China, Taiwan, Korea. Dude, people are actually having to resort to translator mods or translator apps just to translate the game because they refuse to play global anymore. That is wild. Imagine releasing a character or releasing a game globally, and because of how mismanaged the game is globally, people resort to playing the non-global version just so they can be treated like decent human beings. They were hella generous on release too. Really? Why do I think they will shut down global in less than a year? I feel like they will too. I feel like this game had the potential to be so good. Genuinely, such a good quality game. As a game, as a gacha, it has been a terrible mess of abuse and mismanagement and incompetence. I don't think this game will survive into 2026. I think if this game does, it will be like sub 100K revenue a month. This is a dead game, or at least global is. I think China will be alive and available a year from now. I just don't think global will. And the fact that so many global players are just quitting and going to China, I think is a clear indicator that global is essentially, for all intents and purposes, a sinking ship. And I don't think it really has any form of longevity left. Should have just not play. Why play a game that treats you like trash? That's very much true, yeah. Yeah, it's sad. It's genuinely sad to see a game treat their players with such what I feel like is disdain. Just genuine disdain. It's almost like, and Chad, tell me if you feel the same here. It's almost like they don't want their players playing their game. They are doing every possible thing they can to stop global players from playing, to deter global players from actually playing their game. There's a huge middle finger to their players. Yes, it is. That's a great title for the video. You know what? Yeah, there you go. Huge middle finger to their players is hilariously bad. I think that'll work. Yep, there you go. Terrible management, poor player treatment. Yep, the sad end to it, it's going down. It's almost like they want to lose profit. Yeah, it's like they just don't care. They're more than happy losing all their money. For global anyway. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.